tough start. The Flagler baseball team has reeled off 3 straight wins. The Saints look to continue that streak today as Lander pays a visit to Drysdale Field. Peach Belt Conference baseball starts right now. Hi everyone, along with Lauren Moore, I'm Dave Wenda. Glad to have you with us here on a blustery, chilly day from St. Augustine, Florida. 58 degrees is our game time temperature. We had rain earlier in the day, and we expect some later this evening. Hopefully we can get this one in. It was already delayed by several hours. This was supposed to start at noon, and actually supposed to be a double header. They've moved the double header portion of this series to tomorrow afternoon, and they'll play the Singleton here this evening. Lander comes in second in the conference, 4-1 in the PBC, 7-2 overall. Flagler is 3-7 on the season, 2-3 in the conference. Look at the starting lineup for the visiting Lander Bearcats. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 5, Walker McDowell. Batting second, the left fielder, number 19, Rory Glanton. In the 3-hole, it's the catcher, number 40, Mike Fitzkin. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, number 44, Landon Dupert. The DH bats fifth, number 14, Evan Harold. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 4, Ward Betts. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 23, Bo Ritchie. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 1, Mason Streeter. And rounding out the lineup, batting ninth, the second baseman, number 6, Matthew Burgess. They'll face Nathan Henderson today for the Saints. Henderson comes in 0-0 on the season with a 6.75 ERA. He's made 3 appearances, all of them starts. Pitched 9 and a third innings, given up 5 hits, 7 runs, all of them earned, 10 walks, and 14 strikeouts. This is the shortstop, Walker McDowell, leading the game off, and he looks at a first pitch strike. The 0-1, ground ball through the hole, leadoff base hit for McDowell. Bearcats are coached by Jason Burke in his 5th season at Lander. Prior to that, he spent 5 years as the pitching coach and recruiting coordinator at Wofford College. And the batter is the left fielder, Rory Glanton. Won the count to Glanton. This ball is lined into center field. Back-to-back base hits. Glanton will try to stretch it into a double, and he slides in there safely. So taking the extra base. And the Bearcats have runners at second and third with nobody out for Mike Fitzkin, the catcher. Fitzkin comes in hitting .353. 12 hits on the season, 6 RBIs. And a run-scoring opportunity here for the Bearcats. Henderson steps off. Well, the Saints have gotten some good pitching as of late through this 3-game win streak, and that's what head coach Dave Barnett expected from this club, to be very pitching strong. The hitting still is not coming, and the Saints hope to solve that today, hitting just .229, and interestingly allowing just a .229 opponent's batting average. Here's the 1-0, and that's high, 2 balls and no strikes. Just one player hitting better than .300 for the Saints, at least among the regulars. That's Matthew Burke at .316. The 2-0 pitch. Missed low, 3 balls and no strikes. And he lost him on 4 pitches. So the first 3 Bearcats have reached against Henderson. And that brings up the cleanup batter, the first baseman, Landon Dupert. Georgia College sits atop the PBC standings at 5-1 in the league, 6-1 overall. Then Lander, North Georgia, is in 3rd place, followed by UNC Pembroke. Flagler is in 8th place in the PBC, the 1-0, and swings through it, strike 1. Dupert hitting .233 coming in. 6 runs batted in, and there's strike 2. Struck him out as Dupert couldn't pull the trigger on that one, and first out of the inning retired by Henderson.
Now batting DH number 14, Evan Harold.
That brings up Evan Harold, the DH. Bases loaded, 1 out. Blocked by Tyler Keith. Keith has played excellent defense, and he's had to shoulder much of the catching duties with John Fiorenza still not 100% coming back from that thumb injury. Fiorenza was expected to be the starting catcher for this club. 1-0 pitch, fouled out of play. Alex Amos also dealing with some injury issues. Not seen him in the lineup, at least the starting lineup, the last several games. Also has a hand injury. This one fouled back, strike 2. He's been able to come in as a defensive replacement, and Coach Barnett hopes he might be able to start tomorrow. One-two pitch, strike 3, and 2 gone, both by strikeout. That brings up Ward Betts, the right fielder.
Now batting right fielder number 4, Ward Betts.
First pitch in there for a strike. So Henderson, a bit of a rocky start here, giving up a single to McDowell, a double to Glanton, and then a walk to Fitzkin, but he settled down to strike out the next 2 batters, and he's ahead here 0-1. Betts hitting .485. 16 hits and 33 at bats. Couple of homers, 11 runs batted in. Coach Barnett says these Bearcats can really swing the bat. Put up a lot of offense. So these Flagler pitchers will need to be sharp as they've been the last 3 games. 1-1 pitch, high and outside, ball 2. Long looking from Henderson. Here's the 2-1, and it's ball 3. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And that is a strike at the bottom of the zone. And the payoff pitch. Runner's on the move, and it's fouled out of play. Henderson is a redshirt junior from nearby Palatka, Florida, by way of South Georgia State College. Last year made 4 starts, was 0-1 with a 1.89 ERA, striking out 24 batters in 19 innings. Again, the payoff pitch, and it is ball 4, and that walks in a run. So Betts able to lay off and pick up the RBI via the walk.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 23, Bo Ritchie.
That brings up the center fielder, Bo Ritchie. Base is still full of Bearcats. First pitch is high, ball 1. Pitch in there for a strike. Nice breaking ball there. Henderson, not a big guy, 5'11", 165. Keith able to keep that one near the plate. Two balls and a strike. Now 3-1. Already seeing some action in the Saints bullpen. Here's a 3-1 pitch. In there for strike 2. And the runners go. Payoff pitch, swung on and missed. So Henderson strikes out the side, but Lander gets a run on 2 hits. They leave 3. We head to the home half of the first. 1-0 Bearcats.
slide it or zoom out with the hair. That's good. Yep, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
And welcome back, everyone. Ready for the home half of the first. Line up for head coach Dave Barnett, the Flagler Saints, leading off the center fielder Jake Kaufman, batting second the second baseman Matthew Burke. Batting third, the left fielder Chase Carney. Batting cleanup, the right fielder Adam Mitchell. In the 5 hole, it's the DH Sam Friedman. Batting sixth, the third baseman Jaden Ward. Batting seventh, the first baseman Ashton Thomas. Batting eighth is the shortstop Donovan Garcia, and batting ninth, the catcher Tyler Keith. We'll face Justin Walker. Walker, big right-hander from Coral Springs, Florida. Transfer from Barry University. He's made 4 starts. He's 1-0 with a 5.71 ERA. He struck out 26 batters in 17 in the third innings. 1-0 pitch and inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Now 3-0. Kaufman hitting .267, 12 hits and 45 at bats. He has 3 doubles and a triple. No RBIs yet, and this one squirts away, and Kaufman draws the walk. So leadoff batter aboard for the Saints, and that brings up Matthew Burke, the second baseman.
Now batting, second baseman, number 3, Matthew Burke.
Burke leading the team, among the regulars anyway, with a .316 average. 12 hits and 38 at bats. A couple of doubles, a homer, 4 RBIs. First pitch is high, ball 1. The Saints haven't hit the ball particularly well, but they've gotten some clutch hitting as of late. They beat Albany State here on Wednesday 3-0. Took 2 of 3 on the road at Augusta last weekend. Winning both halves of the doubleheader on Saturday 4-1 and 4-2. Another check on Kaufman. Kaufman 4 for 4 in stolen base opportunities and make it 5 for 5 as he swipes the bag without a throw. Our umpires today behind the plate, Gary Smetana. At first baseman, David McKinney, and at third is John Puma. 1-2 is the count. This one lifted into center field. Drifting over to make the play is Bo Ritchie. 1 gone. Brings up Chase Carney, the left fielder.
Left fielder, number 9, Chase Carney.
Chase hitting .214 on the season. He's got 3 doubles, 6 runs batted in, .286 on base percentage. off-speed pitch. Fouled away. Last season, Walker started 6 games, went 2-1 with a 4.05 ERA. Struck out a team best 38 last season in 33 1/3 innings. And the 0-1 pitch. Foul, and this one will get out of play.
Are you watching?
No, it's 13.
Are you watching live?
So Carney in the 0-2 hole. And this pitch grounded right back to the pitcher. And he'll throw to third, and everyone's safe.
Now batting, right fielder, number 14, Adam Mitchell.
That brings up Adam Mitchell with 2 on, 1 gone. Both runners break. The throw to third skips into the outfield, and it took Kaufman a while to realize it, but he'll come in and score as Carney moves up from first to third. And this ball sharply hit to second. That will score a run. As Carney comes home. And Mitchell picks up the RBI.
Number 24, Sam Friedman.
And the batter, Sam Friedman, swing and a miss, strike 1. And there's a low strike. And that is strike 3. Friedman is down on strikes, but the Saints get a couple of runs without the benefit of a hit, and they lead it 2-1 as we head to the second. And welcome back. Top of the second. And our home plate umpire, Gary Smetana, has some words for the Flagler dugout. Not sure what that's all about. And now it takes a long pause to write something down. The batter will be Mason Streeter, the third baseman. This inning for the Bearcats, it's Streeter, Matthew Burgess, and then back to the top of the order and Walker McDowell.
Oh, it's an Italian. You're not going to hear it.
First pitch is a ball. That's the 30th pitch for Nathan Henderson already through 1+. The 1-0 swing, did not check his swing, and that will be a strike. Streeter hitting a robust .364 with a homer and 8 RBIs. 1-1 pitch, outside, ball 2. Two one, lays off, ball 3. And this ball lifted into short right field for a base hit. Streeter is aboard. Brings up Matthew Burgess. Burgess, the second baseman today. 5'8" freshman from Seneca, South Carolina. Matthew Burgess appeared in 19 games, starting 16 of them. Hit .266 with a homer, 11 RBIs. Shows bunt and foul tipped, strike 1. Burgess hitting just .063 this season. 1 hit and 7 at-bats. Fouls this bunt attempt off. Strike 2. Wind blowing across the outfield from left to right. Been a very windy day here in St. Augustine. Lots of rain early this morning. 0-2 pitch. Outside. Henderson wants to know where that pitch ended up. Long look in. And he struck him out. So 1 gone, back to the top of the order, and Walker McDowell.
Now batting, shortstop, number 5, Walker McDowell.
McDowell singled and scored in the first inning. First pitch low, ball 1. And there's a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Strike 2. Henderson pumps that fastball in. One-two pitch, fouled off.
Yeah. I'll believe you. What are you doing?
This one sharply hit right back, nearly took Henderson's head off. And it'll be a base hit for McDowell. He's 2 for 2. It brings up Rory Glanton, who doubled in the first inning and was stranded at third. Glanton, 6 feet 240, out of Carrollton, Georgia, by way of Georgia Southern. Keith able to snag this one. 2 on, 1 out for the Bearcats. Flagler leading 2-1. A year ago, Glanton started all 21 games he appeared in, hit .280 with 21 hits, 4 doubles, 5 homers, and 26 RBIs. Pitch roped into left field for a base hit. They'll send the runner. The throw to the plate is not in time as Streeter scores and ties it at 2. Second hit of the game for Glanton and picks up an RBI this time.
Catcher, number 40, Mike Fitzskin.
That brings up Mike Fitzskin, who walked his first time. First pitch strike to Fitzskin. The 0-1 in the dirt. Keith blocked it, but the runners will both move up 90 feet. And now there are 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. Fitzskin, a 6'3", 220-pound graduate student from Margate, Florida. The 1-1 pitch, foul back. So 5 hits already in the ball game through an inning and a third for the Bearcats. We're tied at 2. Flagler got their 2 runs in the first without the benefit of a hit. One, 2. Upstairs, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and Fitzskin is gone. There are 2 away here in the second inning.
Now batting, first baseman, number 44, Landon Dupert.
That brings up Landon Dupert. He struck out looking his first time. Henderson up to 53 pitches already. That's low, ball 2. Two-0 pitch. Hit hard, but fouled on the right field line. Strike 1.
Today was a guest's first game.
Two balls and a strike. This one laced into right. That's the base hit, and that'll score 2 more runs. And the Bearcats lead at 4-2.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 14, Evan Harold.
Brings up Evan Harold, who struck out his first time up. First pitch fouled off. This one again in the dirt, and does not squared away far enough from Keith for the runner to advance. One pitch, blocked nicely that time by Keith. Keith's been really good defensively. He's thrown out a handful of would-be base stealers. Two, one pitch upstairs, ball 3. John Fiorenza was supposed to get the majority of the starts. He's dealt with a injury to his thumb on his catching hand. He's been able to pinch hit a handful of times, and Coach Barnett hopes he can perhaps start in the field in one of the 2 games tomorrow. One pitch missed, ball 4, and there are 2 on with 2 outs, and the batter will be Betts.
Now batting, right fielder, number 4, Ward Betts.
Third walk of the game for Henderson, who's now up to 61 pitches, and more action brewing down in the Flagler bullpen. Sure, Coach Barnett and pitching coach Jeff Pelkey would love to see Henderson get through this one at least. Ball 1 to Betts. Betts walked and drove in the first run of the game back in the first inning. Game has really slowed down Henderson, taking a lot of time between pitches. 1-0, and that misses high and outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Three balls and no strikes. And that's in there for strike one. Three walks issued by Henderson so far. And this one fouled back. Oh, that might drift back into the field of play, and it does. Making the catch is the shortstop, Donovan Garcia, and we are through the inning. But Bearcats get 3 runs on 4 hits. They leave a couple and lead it 4-2.
Base to number 8, Jaden Ward.
Welcome back. For the Saints here in the bottom of the second will be Jaden Ward, Ashton Thomas, and Donovan Garcia. 6, 7, and 8. And the first pitch to Ward is a ball. Big swing and a miss. 1-1. Ward hitting 241. 7 hits and 29 at bats. He scored 6 runs. He does have a homer. This one popped up on the infield for McDowell. And there's one gone.
Now batting, first baseman, number 21, Ashton Thomas.
Batter will be Ashton Thomas, the first baseman. Hitting 222. 4 hits, including a double. A couple of runs batted in. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. Strike one. Flagler got 2 runs in the first inning. Still looking for the first hit of the game. This one popped up on the infield. Calling for it is the second baseman, Burgess, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 35, Donovan Garcia.
So that brings up Donovan Garcia, the shortstop, getting the start today in place of Alex Amos, who's dealing with a hand injury. They love Amos's defense, and he has been a late inning replacement in the field in these last few games while he deals with that injury, but has not batted since, I believe, the Columbus State series. Two 2-0 pitch, and 3 balls and no strikes. Garcia hitting .294. 5 hits and 17 at bats. A couple of runs batted in. 3-0 inside, and Garcia draws the 2-out walk. I'll bring up Tyler Keith, the catcher.
Now batting, the catcher, number 18, Tyler Keith.
Keith hitting .048, just 1 hit and 21 at bats. First pitch outside, ball 1. Well, the limited number of fans here all bundled up. Doesn't really feel like Northeast Florida in the beginning of March. This is in there for a strike. The runner breaks. Throw down. Not in time, and it's a stolen base for Garcia. Oh, Coach Barnett talked about having to manufacture runs with the Saints struggling to collect hits. Put the runners in motion a couple times here in these first 2 innings. Time asked for and granted to Keith.
What's the count? Is it 2-1? 1-2.
Tried to check his swing and the appeal, and he was able to hold up. 3 balls and a strike. Despite his anemic batting average, Keith actually has a .333 on base percentage, so he's been able to draw some walks. And looks at strike 2 as the count runs full. Three-two pitches in the dirt, and there's another walk for Keith. So now 2 aboard for the Saints with 2 outs, and back to the top of the order in Jake Kaufman.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 1, Jake Kaufman.
Kaufman walked to lead off the bottom of the first, stole a couple of bases, and scored. This one lifted into right field, drifting back, and just short of the track. Ward Betts makes the catch to end the inning. Still 4-2 as we head to the 3rd. And welcome back. Ready for the top of the third inning here from Drysdale Field in St. Augustine, Florida. 4-2, the Lander Bearcats on top of Flagler. And a new pitcher for the Saints. It's number 3, Zach Audette. Audette is 0-2 in 3 appearances this season. He's sporting a 5.4 ERA. 10 innings pitched. 10 strikeouts, 4 walks. And he'll deal with 7, 8, and 9 Bo Ritchie, Mason Streeter, and Matthew Burgess for the Bearcats. Audette is a junior from Lighthouse Point, Florida, 6'3", 190. Transfer from Indian River State College down in South Florida. And he'll deal with Ritchie, who struck out his first time up. Pitch. Weak grounder to short. Garcia charges it, makes the play. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman number 1, Mason Streeter.
That brings up Mason Streeter, who singled and scored in the second. Ground ball right at Burke. Quickly 2 gone here in the third.
Now batting, second baseman number 6, Matthew Burgess.
Brings up Matthew Burgess, second baseman. He struck out in his first at bat. First pitch, inside, ball 1. One 0 pitch, misses, ball 2. Final line for Nathan Henderson. 2 innings of work, 66 pitches. He allowed 6 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned. Walked 3 and struck out 5. There's a strike, 2 balls and 1 strike to Burgess. Two, 1, way outside. 3 balls and a strike. There's a strike as the count runs full. And the payoff pitch is inside for a ball. And the Bearcats have their first runner here in the third.
Now batting, the shortstop number 5, Walker McDowell.
Back to the top of the order, and Walker McDowell, who singled twice and scored twice. Runner goes. The throw down from Keith is in time, and the Saints are out of the inning on the caught stealing. Still 4-2 as we head to the bottom of the third.
Leading off for the Saints, in second base to number 3, Matthew Burke.
Yeah, welcome back. Top of the third inning, 4-2 Bearcats. For the Saints will be Matthew Burke, Chase Carney, and Adam Mitchell due to face Justin Walker. First pitch to Burke is a ball. Walker with 32 pitches so far. He's given up 2 runs, both of them earned. Struck out 1, walked 3. So it's not allowed a hit. Saints able to manufacture their 2 runs in the first inning.
I think it's 1-2 right now.
And this pitch is a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, popped in the air and it'll drift out of play. Two outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. These 2 teams will meet again tomorrow for a doubleheader starting at noon. Two pitch hit into left field for a base hit. Digging for second and sliding in safely with a double is Matthew Burke. Oh, the first hit of the day goes for extra bases. And no surprise, it's Matthew Burke, who has a solid .316 average coming in. That brings up Chase Carney, who reached on a fielder's choice, stole a base, and scored in the first inning. First pitch, high and tight. Ball 2. Three balls and no strikes. And that'll get a visit from Fitzkin. Other games around the PBC today, at least scheduled. Claflin is at Francis Mary, and Augusta visits Columbus State. Young Harris is at UNC Pembroke. North Georgia plays at Georgia Southwestern, and Aiken is at Georgia College. Flagler trailing here 4-2 with a runner in scoring position and nobody out. There's a 3-0 pitch, and that caught the inner half. Here's the 3-1. Ground ball, base hit through the hole on the left side, and coach will hold up Matthew Burke. So runners at the corners, and now they have Carney caught in a rundown, and he'll be out. Well, base running blunder by Carney after the base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, number 14, Adam Mitchell.
Well, Carney was able to advance Burke to third, and so now the batter with one out is Adam Mitchell.
Who tacked him out to third baseman? Was it left field to third base?
I got tagged out at first.
Yeah, I know,
I think it was a
but
shortstop.
was it the shortstop that chased him down?
I think it was a shortstop.
So 7-6 kickoff.
Mitchell, hard hit ball into the gap, and that one is chased down, but it will score a run, and it's a sac fly and an RBI for Adam Mitchell, and cuts the lead to 4-3.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 24, Sam Friedman.
That brings up the DH, Sam Friedman, struck out looking his first time up. Saints have cut the lead in half here in the third. First pitch catches the outside corner, strike one. A one pitch, low, ball one. This ball tap foul. Friedman comes in hitting 250, 5 for 20. Has not driven in a run. 1-2 pitch outside. That evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two pitch, and Friedman has worked the count full. Here's the payoff pitch. Tap to the first baseman. I think they're saying this is a foul ball. Friedman steps back into the box. fouled off. Saints pick up their first 2 hits of the game. Double to lead off the inning by Burke. And a single by Carney. And Carney got himself caught in a rundown, and Friedman works a walk with 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman, number 8, Jaden Ward.
Batter's Jaden Ward, who popped out to short his first time. First pitch strike. Walker up to 51 pitches now, and this one is lifted into right, long run, and this will be a foul ball. Just fell outside the line. Ward in an 0-2 hole. They'll check on Friedman. Who has not attempted a stolen base this season. Checks his swing. Ball 1. This one backhanded by Fitskin, and there are 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And that will end the inning. But the Saints get another run on their first 2 hits of the game, and they trail it now 4-3 as we head to the 4th. And ready for the top of the 4th, Zach Audette continues in the 2nd inning of work in relief of Nathan Henderson. You'll see the top of the order: Walker McDowell, Rory Glanton, and Mike Fitskin First McDowell, who's 2 for 2 with a couple of runs scored. One pitch is a strike. Two pitch swung on, and Fitzkin is retired on 3 pitches. Or excuse me, McDowell. That brings up Clanton.
Now batting, left fielder number 19, Rory Glanton.
Clanton with a double and a single. He's driven in a run and scored. And looks at the first pitch strike. One as outside ball 1. Swings through the breaking ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So after the series with Lander, the Saints will remain home for 3-game set against Young Harris next weekend. Singleton on Friday, doubleheader on Saturday, and then they're gone for nearly a month. They return on April 9th against Claflin. And strike 3, Glanton is retired for the first time.
Do we have 3 hits? Do we have 3 hits? 2 hits?
Now batting, catcher number 40, Mike Fitzkin.
Doesn't look that.
2 hits.
This is Mike Fitzkin. Looks at a first pitch strike. He's walked and struck out today. The Bearcats catcher. Tried to check his swing and was unsuccessful, so he's behind 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch. That one misses. One, 2. Tap foul. One lifted into center field for Kaufman. 3 up, 3 down for Lander. The Bearcats continue to lead at 4-3 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. before the bottom of the fourth inning. Bearcats 4, Saints 3 from Drysdale Field on a chilly, blustery day.
Leading off the
Thankfully, the rain has held off. This game was delayed because of rain earlier in the day. It's supposed to start at noon and be a doubleheader. Instead, they moved the doubleheader to tomorrow with a noon start and pushed this game back to a 5 o'clock first pitch. Batter be Ashton Thomas. And swings at the first pitch. Lofts it into center field. One pitch, one out.
now batting shortstop.
Brings up Donovan Garcia. Garcia walks, stole a base back in the second inning. Swings at the first pitch, strike one. Walker working quickly. The 0-1 is a ball. There's the 1-1. Inside. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one, grounded to short for McDowell. And there are 2 away here in the Flagler fourth. Brings up Tyler Keith, who walked his first time.
18, Tyler Keith.
Saints got 2 in the first, 1 in the third inning. Bearcats with 1 in the first, 3 in the second, and they lead it 4-3. First pitch ball to Tyler Keith. Two and 0. Tried to check his swing, but he went after it. He offered at it, and that's a strike. Keith, a junior from Bakersfield, California.
Counts 2-1.
Previously played at Post University in Waterbury, Connecticut, and Colorado Northwestern Community College in Rangeley, Colorado. Two-one pitch. It is a ball, 3-1. Last year he started all 12 games he played in for Post before the season was canceled. Hit .282 with a .615 slugging percentage. .383 on base percentage. And he's drawn his second walk of the game. So there's a base runner for the Saints with 2 out. Back to the top of the order, and Jake Kaufman.
Now batting center fielder number 1, Jake Kaufman.
Just finishing up with Keith last year. That on base plus slugging of nearly 1,000. And he had a 3 home run game where he drove in 9 runs in a game against Benedict. First pitch strike to Kaufman, who has walked and flown out. Has a couple of stolen bases and a run. Oh, 1 pitch, and there, strike 2. Lays off and takes a ball. This one is a base hit into center field. So the Saints have something brewing here with 2 outs in the 4th. First hit of the day for Kaufman.
Now batting, second baseman number 3, Matthew Burke.
Brings up Matthew Burke, who's been one of the bright spots offensively. 316 coming in. Couple of doubles, 4 RBIs. On base percentage right at 400. Today he has a double and a fly out with the run scored. As Fitzkin wants to talk to Walker. Walker up to 70 pitches. And the first pitch is high, ball 1. There's the 1-0, and that's in there. Good-looking breaking pitch. Burke's a freshman from Kingwood, Texas. Last year got into 5 games with 3 starts. Went 2 for 4 against this Lander team with a double. So evidently he feels comfortable facing the Bearcats pitching staff. Picked up another double earlier today. And he's behind here, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pitch fouled off. Back in high school at Kingwood High School in Texas, helped the Panthers to a 3rd place finish in the state tournament. Asked for time here. One-two pitch grounded back to the pitcher. Walker will flip to first, and the inning is over. The Saints get a hit. They leave 2, no runs, and they continue to trail 4-3 as we head to the 5th. Top of the 5th, Zach Audette back for his 3rd inning of work. He's only allowed a walk so far, faced the minimum. Couple of strikeouts.
Leading off for the Bearcats, number 40, 34, the first baseman, Landon Dupert.
Landon Dupert is the batter. He has a single, a couple of runs driven in. Wind blowing hard from left to right field. The 1-0. Fouled back. One pitch is outside, ball 2. Three balls and a strike now. This ball lifted deep to center. Kaufman goes back, and that ball is gone to straightaway center. Home run for Landon Dupert. That makes it 5-3 Bearcats. Brings up Evan Harold. 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. First hit, first run allowed by Audette, who was very good last year. 7 appearances, 2 starts. Had a 1-0 record with 2 saves. So kind of a hybrid. Able to start and pitch in relief. Had a 2.3 earned run average. And held opponents to just a 180 batting average.
It's 0-2.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Audette gets out of the inning. Or, no, excuse me, there's one gone now. A little ahead of myself. Brings up Ward Betts.
Now batting, right fielder number 4, Ward Betts.
Betts walked, drove in a run, and popped out to short. Fastball for a strike. So 3 strikeouts now for Audette. Ball 1. There's a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. We talked about the Saints' struggles at the plate, hitting .229 coming into this game. 1-2 pitch. Outside, ball 2. But Flagler is missing 3 players who transferred to Division I schools, most notably Aaron Anderson, who 2 years ago led the team with a .343 batting average, .435 on base percentage. He is transferred to Liberty as Betts is gone on strikes for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder number 23, Bo Ritchie.
Bo Ritchie's the batter. He's 0 for 2.
Did he swing? Or what?
Ethan Jones transferred to North Florida. And Sean Lawler is transferred to Maine. So 3 players who'd be right in the heart of this lineup are gone to D1 schools. This one's fouled back 0-2. Connor Laspina also transferred out of the program. Oh, 2 pitch, swing and a miss. And Audette struck out the side, but also gave up a home run. Bearcats now lead it 5-3. Bottom of the 5th inning, Bearcats 5, Saints 3. For Flagler here, it will be Chase Carney, Adam Mitchell, and Sam Friedman, 3, 4, 5. First up, Carney, who reached on a fielder's choice in the first, stole the base and scored, then singled and was caught in a rundown back in the 3rd inning. 1-1 pitch lofted to short right field and falls in for a hit. So Carney is 2 for 3 and stays safely close to the bag this time.
Now batting, right fielder, number 14, Adam Mitchell.
Brings up Adam Mitchell. 0 for 1 with the sac fly, a couple of RBIs. Swings at the first pitch, pops it up. And that is caught by the first baseman Dupert for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 24, Sam Friedman.
This is Sam Friedman. He's walked and struck out. Hit hard to right field, and that is gone. A 2-run home run from Sam Friedman. Got it up into the wind just enough. It's a line drive home run, and the Saints have tied the game thanks to the 2-run dinger from Friedman. We'll get a visit to the mound here from the Lander pitching staff. No action yet in the bullpen for the Bearcats. They're just starting to get a little loose out there. And Looks like we'll have a pitching change. We'll step aside, tell you all about the new pitcher coming up.
I've got it as 5 hits too. Our first hit wasn't until the third.
Now batting for the Saints, third baseman, number 8, Jaden Ward.
And welcome back. Tie ball game after the home run from Friedman, and that gets a pitching change from the Bearcats. The new pitcher, Jack Fox, 6'3", 215-pound right-hander out of Los Angeles. And he faces Jaden Ward, who's 0 for 2. Fox transfer from Emerson. 1-0 is outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0 pitch, fouled off. One is low, 3 balls and a strike. Fox has not given up an earned run this year. He's made 4 appearances, all of them in relief. Does have a save. Ball lifted to right. And right at the wall, making the catch, is Ward Betts. There are 2 gone here.
Now batting, first baseman, number 21, Ashton Thomas.
Brings up Ashton Thomas, is 0 for 2.
She apologizes. You're correct. She has circled a hit instead of base on balls for Kaufman in her check. That's the one that I thought that it was, and I told her. And then I was like, well, let me go check on it, because I'm pretty sure that you lost.
Here's the 1-0. And that misses. Oh, a hitter's count here for Thomas.
That's right.
That's a strike.
Counts 2-1.
Swing and a miss, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, did you hear the results for Kaufman?
Yeah, she tore it. She has surgery on it.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, it's at
Ashton Thomas, big kid, 6'3", 215 pounds, out of Evans, Georgia. Played at Georgia Highlands College before coming here to the ancient city. 3-2, fouled off. Actually started his career at Georgia Southern and redshirted there as a freshman. Here's a 3-2 pitch. And he stays alive. and transferred to Georgia Highlands College, where he played in 14 games before the season was canceled in 2020. Had 9 hits there, 3 of them doubles, a triple. He drove in 6 runs. Three-two, fouled down the first baseline. Saints 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors. For the Bearcats, 5 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. That 1 error was a throwing error by the catcher, Fitzkin, that allowed 2 Saints to score. 3-2, fouled off. Ground ball to short for McDowell. And he makes the play just in time. The inning is over, but not before the big blow from Sam Freeman. A 2-run home run ties it at 5. Top of the 6th inning, and we're all tied at 5. Zach Audette back for his 4th inning of work. First pitch strike to Mason Streeter. Streeter 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. It'll be Streeter, Burgess, and McDowell due up. And he's ahead 0-2 is Audette. Oh, 2 pitch inside. Here's the 1-2. That one's in the dirt. Struck him out. Good looking fastball. And Streeter is retired for the first out here in the 6th. There's a Matthew Burgess. 0 for 1 with a walk. He was caught stealing back in the third.
Pinch hitter? What number?
13.
Check that. It will not be Burgess. It is a pinch hitter, number 13, Ethan Wilder.
Pinch hitting for the Bearcats, number 13, Ethan Wilder.
Four strikeouts winning.
Yes.
One ball and one strike to Wilder. That's outside, ball 2. This is just the 4th at bat of the year for Wilder. He's 2 for 3 so far with a double and 3 RBIs. And he's ahead here at 3-1. And Wilder's aboard with the walk. Back to the top of the order, and Walker McDowell.
Now batting, shortstop, number 5, Walker McDowell.
McDowell with 2 singles and 2 runs scored today. Ball 1. And there's a strike. Check on the runner. Just getting back in time is Wilder. Strike 2. Popped up along the right side. And Thomas can't make the play there. So McDowell stays alive. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And 2 pitches low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 slice foul into the Saints dugout, or bullpen. Foul tipped. McDowell stays alive. Two pitch, swing and miss. And McDowell is down on strikes. Second strikeout of the inning.
Now batting.
7th on the day for Audette. And that brings up Rory Glanton. Glanton 2 for 3 with a double, an RBI. That one scoots away from Keith, and Wilder will move up to second base. Glanton steps out. 2 gone here with the runner at second. And a tie game. Keith will throw behind the runner. And getting back just in time is Wilder. Keith showing off that strong arm. He's already caught a would-be base stealer. Burgess back in the 3rd inning. Glanton ahead 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk. There are 2 on here for the Bearcats, with 2 gone in the 6th inning, and the batter will be Mike Fitzkin.
Now batting, catcher number 40, Mike Fitzkin.
Grounded right back to Audette. It'll flip to first, and the inning is over. So the Bearcats leave a couple of runners. We're still tied at 5 as we head to the home half of the 6th. 5-5, bottom of the sixth. Due up for the Saints, Donovan Garcia, Tyler Keith, and Jake Kaufman.
35, Donovan Garcia.
Face Jack Fox. Came in relief after the Sam Friedman home run last inning. Shows bunt. Again fouled off. Oh, 1 is in there. 0-2.
Counts 0-2.
This one fouled along the right side. And hitting the fence hard. Is Wilder. Here's the 0-2. Grounded right back to the pitcher Fox. 1 gone. Brings up Tyler Keith, who's walked twice.
Catcher number 18, Tyler Keith.
Strike 1. Ball 1, that was upstairs. Swung through the breaking ball, and he's behind 1 ball and 2 strikes. And strike 3 looking. Quickly 2 gone here in the 6th. Right to the top of the order, Jake Kaufman,
Number 1, Jake.
who has a walk and a single, a couple of stolen bases, and a run scored today. First pitch, strike. Laid off, ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. 2-1, able to check his swing there.
Yeah, 1 strike 2.
Two one is inside, 3 balls and a strike. Strike 2. Kaufman, a transfer, previously played at Louisiana Monroe and at Southern Union State Community College. 3-2, swing and a miss. And the inning is over. 3 up and 3 down for the Saints. Still 5-5 as we head to the 7th. Zach Audette has really pitched well for the Saints in relief of today's starter, Nathan Henderson. Henderson went 2 and gave up 4 runs, but since then Audette has closed the door on the Lander offense, well, for the most part. He did give up that home run in the 5th. That's his only hit allowed. And this one's outside. To an 0 pitch. Misses 3 balls and no strikes. And ball 4. Or was it? Okay, foul ball apparently. So now 3-1 to Dupert, the batter, who has that 1 hit, a home run against Audette back in the 5th. Made it a 5-3 game. Slices it to the third baseman, Ward, and 1 gone.
Now batting DH number 14, Evan.
That brings up Evan Harold. 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts and a walk today. Audette has thrown 70 pitches. That's 71. And it's a strike. Ground ball for Garcia. Dug out at the other end by Ashton Thomas, and 2 gone here.
Now batting the right fielder, number 4, Ward Betts.
Batter's Ward Betts has a walk and an RBI today. Pitch just a bit outside. There's a strike. One catches the outer corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tough play, backhanded beautifully by Thomas for the third out. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the home half of the 7th. Time to stretch, still 5-5. Good ball game. 5-5, bottom of the 7th. For the Saints will be Burke, Carney, and Mitchell to face Jack Fox. One ball and 1 strike. Burke 1 for 3 today. He doubled and scored back in the 3rd inning. Grounded over the mound. And McDowell makes a nice play on the slow roller.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 9, Chase Carney.
That brings up Chase Carney. 2 for 3 with a stolen base and a run scored. Big swing, strike 1. Carney's a transfer from Urbana University. We've heard about baseball seasons being shut down, a lot of sports seasons being shut down last spring because of the pandemic. The whole school at Urbana University was closed down. So Chase transferred in here to Flagler. And his 3rd hit of the day. Single to right field. So 1 on, 1 out for Adam Mitchell.
Number 14, Adam Mitchell.
Mitchell has a couple of RBIs today. Shows bunt. The runner takes off. Throw is in time. So Carney is caught stealing.
I always miss those.
1 ball, 1 strike. Foul ball, strike 2. That's a ball. Mitchell is a transfer as well. He previously played at South Florida State and Louisiana Lafayette. Pitched as a freshman. Foul ball. Last year had a good season, 305 batting average with a homer, 16 runs batted in. And ball 3. Mitchell has worked the count full. Three-two, fouled off. Ground ball into center field for a base hit. Second hit of the inning, and it keeps the inning alive for Sam Friedman.
Number 24, Sam.
Friedman with a 2-run homer his last time up. That tied the game. He's also walked and struck out today. Runner breaks, grounded right back to the pitcher, and that'll do it. Saints get a couple of hits, they leave a runner, and we're still tied at 5 as we head to the 8th. Zach Audette back for his 6th inning. He'll face Ritchie, Streeter, and Wilder.
Now batting, center field, number 23, Bo Ritchie.
First pitch strike. Audette's only allowed the 1 hit. It was a home run to Dupert. That's a ball. Struck out 7, walked 3. Two balls and a strike. And Tyler Keith wants to talk things over. There is some action in the Flagler bullpen. It looks like there's two right-handers throwing. Richie today is 0 for 3 with a couple of Ks. There's the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is full.
All the way, and they like tilt.
Time called. Lander got a run in the first, 3 in the second, and that home run in the 5th. Here's the 3-2. Ground ball to third for Ward. Strong throw is in time. 1 out. Brings up Mason Streeter, the third baseman. He's 1 for 3 today. Singled and scored back in the second. Well, dead up to 82 pitches through 5 1/3. And behind here 2-0. That's a strike. Three balls and 1 strike. And that's in there. 3-2 now. Just got a piece to stay alive. Audette showing off that versatility. Worked as a starter and a reliever a season ago. Had 2 starts, also 2 saves in 2020. Three-two pitch. Lined foul. Good at bat here from Streeter. Making all that work. And he worked the walk. So 1 out and 1 aboard for Ethan Wilder.
Now batting, second base.
Wilder came on as pinch hitter in the 6th and walked. And it looks like we'll have a pitching change here as Dave Barnett makes his way out to the mound. We'll step aside for a moment, bring you the new pitcher when we come back.
Thank you.
And welcome back to St. Augustine, Drysdale Field. The new pitcher is Gage Voorhees, making his 4th appearance. He has a 1.42 ERA. 6 1/3 innings pitched on the season. He's given up 5 hits, 1 run, and struck out 8. He inherits a runner at first in the form of Mason Streeter and will face Ethan Wilder. Gage, a 6-foot sophomore right-hander from Springfield, Ohio, by way of Cedarville University. And that evens the count at a ball and a strike. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. And Wilder is retired. 2 going back to the top of the order, and Walker McDowell.
Now batting, shortstop number 5. 35, Walker McDowell.
McDowell 2 for 4, 2 singles, 2 runs scored, and 2 strikeouts. Ground ball to Garcia at short. Throw across is in time, and Flagler is out of the inning. Lander gets a walk. They leave one, and we're still tied at 5, headed into the bottom of the 8th. Ready for the home half of the 8th. Just to close the book on Zach Audette, who pitched beautifully in relief of Nathan Henderson today. He went 5 1/3 innings through 90 pitches. Gave up 1 hit as a home run. Walked 4, struck out 7. First pitch swinging, and Ward lifts it high into the air. Drifting back is the shortstop, McDowell. He'll make the play. One gone for Ashton Thomas. Thomas is 0 for 3 today. He's popped out, flied out, and grounded out.
Now batting for the Saints, first base, number 21, Ashton Thomas.
First pitch foul. A 1 pitch. Line the other way. Base hit for Thomas, his first of the day, and the Saints have a base runner here in the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop, number 35, Donovan Garcia.
Brings up Donovan Garcia. Walked and stole a base back in the 2nd. He's also grounded out a couple of times. First pitch is a strike. Grounded at the plate, and Fitzkin will not make a throw. Infield hit for Garcia, and the Saints have 2 aboard with 1 out here in the 8th for Tyler Keith. And it looks like we may have a pinch hitter for Keith. Miles Colangelo will bat for Tyler Keith.
Pinch hitting for the Saints, number 25, Miles Colangelo.
So this will be interesting, not only having Colangelo bat, but who plays catcher in the top of the 9th inning. Is Fiorenza ready to get behind the plate? Colangelo hitting 147 this year, 5 hits and 34 at bats. He does have a home run, 7 RBIs. And the Lander infield will come together. Well, crucial moment in this game. 2 on for the Saints with just 1 out and a 5-5 tie. Trying to win the first game of this 3-game set against the number 2 team in the PBC. Very long meeting, finally broken up. And presumably that's to give the pitcher warming up in the Lander bullpen a little extra time. And also perhaps get the game plan here on, or the scouting report on Colangelo. This pitch way upstairs, ball 1. Colangelo plays around the infield, mostly first and third base. Checks his swing, ball 2. Three balls and no strikes. And that 3-0 pitch is in there for a strike. Dave Barnett looking to win his 969th game. He's already 12th in career wins among D2 active coaches. Three-one pitch inside. Colangelo draws a walk, and the bases are loaded for Jake Kaufman.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 1, Jake Kaufman.
Kaufman walked, stole 2 bases in the first, and scored the Saints' first run. Also singled in the 4th. He's 1 for 3 today. Pinch runner. So getting into the game is number 31, I believe. That is Griffin Garcia.
Pinch running for the Saints, number 31, Griffin Garcia.
See if Kaufman can deliver the go-ahead RBI right here. First pitch grounded back to the pitcher. They'll come home for 1. The throw down to first. In time, it's a double play. So somehow Lander gets out of the jam, and we go to the top of the 9th, still tied at 5. still tied at 5, top of the 9th. New catcher is Daniel Fisher. Oh, no, excuse me, Griffin Garcia, number 31.
Leading off the top of the 9th, the left fielder, number 19, Rory.
Gage Voorhees stays on as the pitcher. And the batter will be Rory Glanton. Glanton 2 for 3 today with a double and RBI. First pitch, fouled out of play. Well, the Saints had a huge opportunity there in the bottom of the 8th with bases loaded and just 1 out. But not able to push across the go-ahead run. And that's the ball. Two balls and a strike. Two one is pumped in there, evening the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grounded to Burke at second. Tough play. And they're going to say he is safe. So it's an infield hit for Glanton. And are they saying the throw pulled him off the bag? Does it look like it was there in time? So Dave Barnett wants to come out and chat with the umpires about that call.
Now batting the catcher, number 40, Mike Fitzkin.
That brings up Fitzkin, who's 0 for 3 today with a walk. First pitch swinging, lifted into the right field for Mitchell. And there's one away here.
Now batting first base, number 44,
That brings up Landon Dupert, who's 2 for 4 today with a home run and 3 RBIs. Took Audette deep in the 5th, which staked Lander to a 5-3 lead, and Flagler got a couple in the bottom half of that inning to tie it up. Ball 1. There's a strike. PBC preseason poll picked Columbus State to win it all. Followed by North Georgia, UNC Pembroke. Flagler picked to finish 6th. Right now, Lander, one of the surprises of the league, in second place at 4-1 in conference play, 7-2 overall. 2-1 pitch is upstairs, 3 balls and 1 strike. Georgia College atop the Peach Belt standings by a half game over Lander. They're 5-1. 3-1 pitch. Missed. And it's a walk. So 2 aboard here for the Bearcats in the bottom of the 9th. And it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter. Or no, a pinch runner. I think it's 36. And that would be Gary Garrett.
Pinch running for Bearcats, number 36, Gary Garrett. Oh, Garrett. See at the end.
This ball hammered to the gap in left center. And Kaufman makes a spectacular diving catch. The wind held that one up a little bit. It's blowing across from left to right, but outstanding defense by Jake Kaufman. And there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder number 4, Ward Betts.
So the batter's Ward Betts. 0 for 3 with a walk and a RBI. Coach Barnett really likes the speed he has in the outfield. Kaufman showing off the wheels there. Carney in left played center back at Urbana University and is like having a second center fielder out there. And then Adam Mitchell has good wheels as well in right field. A lot of space to cover out there. Time called. That swings across the first pitch. Strike 1.
It keeps on time.
And baseball's gotten onto the field and left. And here's the 0-1. And there, strike 2.
Yeah, both of them.
So Voorhees trying to get out of the inning here. Has 2 strikes on Betts.
I thought this was a good second catch right now.
That one missed. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So the runners will be off with the pitch here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out and gets out of the jam. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Still tied, 5-5.
Sure it's 41? I think it's 21. Probably a new pitcher too, right? Yeah.
Well, some changes for Lander. Bradley Davis takes over behind the plate. Mike Fitzkin moves from catcher to first base, and the new pitcher is number 30, Praise Thorson. Due up for the Saints will be Matthew Burke, Chase Carney, and Adam Mitchell, 2, 3, and 4. Thorson making his 5th appearance. He's 1-1 with a 1.74 ERA. 10 1/3 innings pitched, 14 strikeouts, 3 runs allowed, 2 of them earned. He's walked 3. And opponents are hitting just 135 against him.
Leading off for the Saints, number 3, playing second base, Matthew Burke.
So Burke will lead it off. He's 1 for 4 today with a double and a run scored. Thorson pumps in a first pitch strike. Here's the 0-1. That one missed. Ball 1. Ground ball knocked down by McDowell. The throw not in time. Burke beats out the infield hit. Great job by McDowell to keep it on the infield, but he did not have time to get to his feet and make the throw. So Burke is aboard, and Carney will be the batter. Carney with 3 singles today, but he's been caught in a rundown and caught stealing. Also has a stolen base and a run scored. First pitch, lifted into left field. This is going to fall in front of Glanton. So the first 2 Saints are aboard.
Now batting from the Saints, the right fielder, number 14, Adam Mitchell.
batter will be Adam Mitchell. Mitchell 1 for 3 today with a sac fly, a couple of RBIs. And Barnett wants to talk it over with Mitchell.
It's pretty wrapped up.
This song's got a trip.
Well, we saw Dave put the runners in motion, double steal in the first inning, and the throw from Fitzkin got away at third base and allowed both runners to score and gave the Saints their first lead of the game. Corner infielders creeping in. Fitzkin is on the grass at first, and so is Streeter over at third.
No, what ball? What ball? Turf, right turf. What turf? Slippery and
First pitch fouled back. This one squirts away from the catcher. Both runners will move up a base. And now the Saints have the winning run 90 feet away. Light rain starting to fall here at Drysdale Field. The wind still whipping from left to right. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. And now the infield will all come in. All even with the grass. Trying to cut down the run at home. Oh, excuse me, swing from Mitchell, and he's behind here, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runners at second and third. Tied at 5 here in the bottom of the 9th. Holds up and takes a ball. The 2-2 pitch. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Thorson trying to clean the mud out of his cleats. The only part of this infield that's natural is the pitcher's mound. It's all dirt. Batter's box is turf, as is the rest of the infield. And the natural grass in the outfield here at Drysdale Field. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted into short left field. Probably not deep enough to get the run home. It will draw a throw. And so now there is 1 gone in the 9th, and the batter will be Sam Friedman. Mitchell just got under that one. And they didn't want to risk it with Clanton out there in left field. They're going to intentionally walk Friedman to put the double play in order. And they'll pitch to Ward instead, who's 0 for 4 today. Quick visit from the Lander coaching staff, and he'll bring the entire infield in. Again, looking ahead on Flagler's schedule, they'll play the same Lander club twice tomorrow, starting at noon, weather permitting. And then 3 games with Young Harris starting next Friday. And then they're on the road for close to a month. Next home game will be April 9th against Claflin. So, an abbreviated season and a lot of games being played in a short number of days for all the PVC members. And an interesting stretch of away games here for Flagler. Right now, a chance to beat the second place team in the PBC. Jaden Ward with the opportunity. First pitch inside, ball 1. Ward's popped out to short a couple times, struck out, and flew out to right. Outfielders playing very shallow in anticipation of a sacrifice fly. And this one lifted to left. That'll do it! Way back and off the wall. Saints win it on the RBI base hit from Ward. Final score, 6-5. These two teams meet again tomorrow, a doubleheader starting at noon. Thank you for joining us. A walk-off win for Flagler as they beat Lander 6-5. Glad to have you with us. I'm Dave Wenda. Have a great night, everybody.